Welcome back to the Weeb Lounge. This anime is one that deserves a lot more notoriety. This anime should be more popular. This anime is Invaders of the Rokujouma, or Invaders of the Sixth Tatami Mat Room. Now, if you're looking for an anime that kind of takes characters from a bunch of different genres, mushes them together, and somehow makes it work, this is a good show and a good example of that. I absolutely love this show because there's so many different characters, different personalities, different genres that all come together, and like I said, it works. Premise of the show, you have a Kotaro, okay? Basically a really poor guy, needs to move closer to his school, so he needs to get an apartment. And he finds this really little dinky ass apartment, a 6 tatami mat room, basically means it's small. And the rent is only 5,000 yen a month. Now, in comparison, that means rent for this apartment in US dollars is right around 50 bucks a month for rent. That's unheard of. That is absolutely unheard of. So yeah, if you have a decent room in a decent place, decently near where you got to be, and it's 50 bucks a month, hell yeah, that's good. But the room is a center of power of the universe. Yeah, there was a caveat to that. That's why it's so cheap. Well, for whatever reason, like the power center of the universe or place of power, in this little tiny 6 tatami mat room is where this focus of power resides. And it's why all these other people and creatures end up being attracted to the room to try to take over all of this power. You actually never really get to see what that does. But it's there. We know it's there. Well, anyways, the other characters. You have Sanai, okay? She's a ghost. Basically trying to scare anyone out of the room or whatever. Keep the base of power free from anyone touching it or whatever. But the problem is, it's a dark-haired lolly girl wearing a cute dress. She ain't scaring away nobody. I mean, she can kind of materialize a little bit enough to like throw things and cause a little bit of ruckus, but not much. But when Kotaro comes in, Kotaro can see her. Most people can't see her, but for whatever reason, Kotaro can see her, can interact with her, etc., etc. So they end up, Kotaro, he's like, I'm paying 5,000 yen a month. I'm paying 50 bucks a month for this apartment. I ain't giving it up. I don't care if it's haunted. Well, Sanai's out of luck there. He's living with the ghost, and the ghost has no choice but to live with him. Well, there you go. Oh, man. And then next character you have is Yurika. She is a magical girl, a very clumsy, kind of airheaded one. And it's a character that you want to like, but at the same time, it's a bit of a pitiful character. Throughout the course of the series, she always kind of comes in clutch in certain places. She's a legit magical girl. She can use magic. She can use it to save people and shoot things and cause things and do things and things. Yeah. She's not always successful though, but just clumsy little, yeah. But the problem with her is everybody thinks she's just some kind of crazy, delirious otaku. Nobody ever sees her use her magic. No, people see her in her costume, but she never uses any magic or anything. And when she's out actually saving them, saving their lives, creating situations that basically no one ever sees her in action. So everybody thinks she's just some crazy otaku, and she gets all sad and pouty about it. I mean, it's kind of pitiful. It's funny, but it's kind of pitiful just the same. And you also have Kiriha. Kiriha is the spokesperson, leader, / whatever of the underground empire world that wants to rise up and take Earth from all the surface dwellers and the regular humans and get revenge and stuff. So she just comes out of the floor in the 6 tatami mat room and is like, I'm here to take it. Okay. Oh, God. She kind of looks like a busty shrine maiden / honor kind of deal there. Yeah, she's one of those characters. If there's a least favorite character that I have, it's probably her. Her character comes off a little dry to me, but still, it's an entertaining character. And the whole premise, I mean, you know, you have the ghost, you have the magical girl, you have the underground empire lizard people kind of thing, and then next you have the alien. I got to read this. Thilia miris gre fotenothe. She's an alien princess. Shows up on a spaceship along with her like caretaker slash maid, right hand girl, whatever, whoever it was, and yeah, well, we just call her Thea. Everybody just calls her Thea. Ugh. Basically, a blonde, lolly alien princess that is also after the source of power. And how she couldn't just kind of take it from the rest of them because, you know, technology, spaceship, bombardment, that kind of thing. She could probably, yeah. You know, you got to have an anime. You got to have a show. You can't just end it and be like, okay, you know, be like Ripley, nuke it from orbit. You know, you can't just do that. So, yeah, those four basically end up coming to not necessarily live with Kotaro in this the six Tatami mat room, but they are such frequent visitors, they might as well be. Well, Sanai is kind of stuck there. You know, she's the ghost and stuff. And I think Yurika ends up living in a closet most of the time. Poor Yurika. Oh, my God. Now, you would think that, you know, you have these four girls, one guy. You know what you're thinking. You know what you're thinking. You're thinking harem anime, right? A little bit of it is. There's a dash of the harem anime in it. And a few of these characters, particularly Sanai and Thea, start to become a little bit more and more attracted to Kotaro in a relationship sense. The other ones kind of do too, but less pronounced, I guess. But this anime, it's one that I can't recommend enough. It's very obscure. It doesn't seem to have much fandom whatsoever. It is incredibly underrated. You know, there were actually some toys that were, some figures, you know, like you see in the Weeb Lounge while I'm streaming and other videos behind me. I have a ton of figures and everything, and they were supposed to come out with one of Sanai and a few others and everything, and they all got canceled because the popularity just wasn't there, even though this show very much deserves more notice, and I really wish more people would have taken notice because I would have got my damn Sanai figure. Sanai is my favorite. Go figure, right? Oh, man. But if you haven't seen this, Invaders of the Rokujouma or Invaders of the Six Tatami Mat Room, my God, go watch it. It's a show that you will enjoy. And with that, like, subscribe, hit that notification button. I'm sure I'll be doing more videos on the more obscure anime as a part of this series, and we'll see you in the next one.